Hi, guys, and welcome back to Coco Chats with Julie and Carr. I am Julie, and then this is
Car.
Yay! Welcome in, welcome in. Today we have a special stream for you. We're going to be doing a little bit of a Christmas wintry this or that because Christmas is quickly coming up. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just get started with a pretty easy question, I think, for this particular chat. Carr, would you rather have eggnog or hot cocoa?
Julie, is that even a question?
I mean,
Hot cocoa.
of course, hot cocoa. This is Cocoa Chats. My brother
Mhm.
absolutely loves eggnog. He thinks it's the bomb, but
Aw.
he's already got his first eggnog of the season. So
Wow.
that's how dedicated he is. Um,
Fun
but
fact, I've never had
I
eggnog.
I drink one glass a year and then I'm done. Like it's so rich. You have to try it, I feel like at least once, but oh right, because you have other reasons why you don't try it, I'm sure.
Yes, I
But,
am partially lactose intolerant, everybody,
you
so
should try a sip sometime just so you can say you've tried it, but don't drink a whole glass.
yeah.
It'll probably make you sick.
Is it good? Like, does it taste like eggs or not really?
It doesn't taste like eggs at all, no. It's just, like,
Okay.
really spiced, like, really rich and creamy. Like, it's actually decent. I
Oh.
just it's very, very rich. So, like, that's the only reason I'm not a huge fan of it. But,
Yeah.
like, I do like to have 1 glass a year. My brother could drink gallons, I'm sure.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. What question do you have for me,
All
Carly?
right. So, question for you. Do you like to wrap gifts or do you like to open gifts?
Um, that's a great question, actually. I would probably say that I like to open gifts more, just because I'm not a very good gift wrapper. I have a friend who loves wrapping presents, and like if she lived near me, I'm sure she would wrap all my presents for me. But I just prefer to open them because I am not a great gift wrapper, and it just takes a long time. It's faster to open them. What do you
Yeah.
think?
So for me, I would say definitely open gifts as well. But I love, like, I mean, if the question was worded differently, where it was like give gifts or open gifts, I'd rather give
Oh,
gifts.
yeah. I would rather
But
give gifts too. Yeah,
but my
100%.
wrapping is horrible,
Yeah.
horrible. Like,
Yeah, no, I would definitely rather give gifts. That's
yeah.
that's sort of like the fun for me of Christmas
Mm-hmm.
is finding the perfect gift for someone and having them open it and be like, "Oh, I love it." And
Yeah.
then people ask me what I want, I'm like, "I don't know, give me a gift card."
Give me a gift
So,
card. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I love though when there's someone out there who's like me though, like because that's sort of like one of my love languages is gift giving. If there's someone out there like me who surprises me with like a gift that like shows that they really thought about who
Their
I am
gift.
as a person,
Mm-hmm.
it's incredible, it's wonderful. It's the best
Aw.
feeling ever.
I love that.
All right, Carly, would you prefer to bake cookies or to sing carols? I think this is the easy one
So
again.
so for me, bake cookies,
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah,
You get to eat the cookie dough. Don't actually
yes.
eat cookie dough, guys, if there's eggs in it. There's
Yes.
salmonella. I'm kidding. Eat cookie dough. Do it. Do
Yes,
it. Live your best
yes.
life. You'll only live
Live y
once.
yeah, you live your best life.
YOLO.
Um, but yeah, I love baking. Like, I don't even bake as much as I used to anymore, but,
Yeah.
I love just baking cookies, and, like, nothing is better than a fresh baked cookie out of the oven. Not even lying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's
Yeah.
definitely more, like more of my heart is in baking than
Yeah.
singing carols. I can sing carols while I bake. There. How's
Yeah.
that?
Do you
Deck
so
the
you'd
halls with
prefer
boughs of holly.
so you'd prefer baking as well?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, you get to eat the cookie dough.
Yeah. I was gonna
You get
say
to
I was
break
like,
the
"You do."
rules.
I was gonna say you have a great voice, so I'm sure,
La 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 la
la
la
la
la.
la. Which is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you prefer candy cane or chocolates?
Ooh, what kind of chocolates we talking, though?
Um,
That's the question.
yeah,
Is
that
it, like
is a good
it's
question.
entirely depending on what kinda chocolate it is, I feel like.
Yeah, let's do like some sort of milk chocolate kind of thing. Do you
I'll
prefer
probably prefer a candy cane in that case. If we're talking, like,
Ah.
the coconut balls dipped in chocolate, though, those are
I'm not a coconut person.
oh, but those are so good, Car. I feel like they don't even taste that much like coconut.
Mhm.
Like, they're just so good. They're just oh, they're my favorite Christmas candy that my grandma
Oh,
makes.
I would prefer
Um
chocolate 100% over candy canes. Ugh.
oh, really? I like
Mhm.
mint, so,
Mhm.
um, it just depends. I'm huge on chocolate, though, so
Yeah.
if we're talking in terms of, like, just plain milk chocolate, I'd probably go for a candy cane if it was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Um, how about do you prefer The Grinch or Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown, hands down.
Charlie Brown, yes.
Yes, yes, Charlie Brown. Yeah.
Yes, of course. The Grinch is a great movie, like,
Mhm.
I do enjoy it, but, like,
Oh,
Charlie
yeah.
Brown and the characters from that are always gonna hold a special place in my heart, especially since my cats before Nova were named Linus and Lucy. So,
Aw.
like, every time I watched, I'm just like, "My babies."
Your little
And
babies.
they acted like Linus and Lucy. Lucy was bossy and Linus would drag stuff around the house like a blankie.
Oh, that
So
that melts my heart.
they were my babies. Yeah,
I
someday I'll
love
have to show
that.
a picture of them because they were too cute for
Aw.
words. I
Uh,
loved 'em.
Julie, do you prefer Christmas Day or Christmas Eve?
I think Christmas Eve.
Me too, me too.
Yeah, I think Christmas Day is great. You get to open presents and everything, and
Yeah.
you get to be with family, but there's just something special about Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we'll usually go to a church service, and sing,
Aw.
like, Christmas carols there and hear the story of why Christmas exists.
Yeah.
And
Aw.
we'll go to a church service. Usually they have, like, the candles at that church service,
Yeah.
and, so you'll, like, sing
Aw.
Silent Night while holding a candle.
Oh, Silent I love Silent
Um
Night. It's such a
oh,
pretty
yeah,
song.
and then we'll go home and we'll just sort of hang out. If we're at my grandparents' house, we might play a round of dominoes.
Aw.
We'll eat Christmas candy, and then we always, 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 of course, read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" before
Oh.
going to bed.
I had to memorize that
So,
in high school. I had to
yeah.
remember that, "'Twas the
I
night
think
before
I have
Christmas."
most of it memorized solely because I've heard it so many times.
Mhm.
I memorized The Lady of Shalott in high school, though, which was 18 stanzas, so I
Um,
didn't have to, I just picked that one.
yeah. I would say Christmas Eve, though, for me as well, because
Yeah.
we normally, kind of we always make a big dinner, and then
Mhm.
we have, like, our friends come over, or we go over to our friend's house, family friends, that kinda thing, um,
Yeah.
and we eat a lot of really good food, gather around, and then I think one of my favorite things about Christmas time and Christmas Eve is we always, like, get a jigsaw puzzle going, and we start, like,
Aw,
at the dining room table, start working on a jigsaw puzzle, so, like, I don't
I
know,
love
to
that.
me, it's like a Christmas tradition.
Yeah, it's all about tradition, of course. One of my favorite
Mhm.
things about Christmas morning is that we eat Swedish tea rings, so
Ooh, I like that, I like
yeah,
that.
that's we every single year we do that, and it's my favorite tradition that we have.
Yeah. Oh.
Carly, would you rather, uh well, these are the same. Um, would you rather spend a cozy day inside or play outside in the snow?
Definitely spend a cozy day inside. If you would've asked me this years ago, I would've been like, "Yeah, I wanna be out in the snow," but,
Out in the
like,
snow, yeah.
yeah, but now I'm like, "It's too cold."
I don't know why you can't have both.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. It's fun to play outside, but I feel like again, I've said this before, like, when I have kids, I will enjoy snow again.
yeah. Oh, me too.
Like, when I have kids, I will enjoy snow again. Because like,
Yeah,
when you're an adult and you have all adult friends, it's okay for, like, an hour, but, like, then it's like, "Oh, I'm cold, I'd rather be inside." So, yeah, I'd probably enjoy a cozy day outside or a cozy day inside, excuse me,
yeah.
not outside, um, and curl up with, like, a good book or,
Oh,
that sort of
yeah.
thing
I
by the
would
Christmas tree.
Yeah, I need to be like, have my hot chocolate, wrapped in a
Yeah,
blanket, and just watching a Christmas movie. That's like,
right, yeah.
the
I
best.
think that's a good one. Mhm.
Julie, a real tree or a fake tree?
Well, I actually have to say I prefer a real tree, right? Like, I
Mhm.
love real trees, you can smell the smell of the Christmas tree,
Yeah.
and, oh, it's so nice. I don't mind fake trees,
Mhm.
and here is why. As long as they're not weird colors.
Yeah.
I like natural,
Mhm.
thank you. We
Yes.
have a fake tree this year. It is my tree
Oh,
from the past few years that I've lived in an apartment because I wasn't gonna get a real tree, obviously, there.
yeah,
And it's, like, stands about, like, like, up to, like, my shoulder, not up to my shoulder, I don't know, a little lower than my shoulder. But it's not super tall, but it's tall enough.
yeah,
And the reason we're not getting a real tree this year, although I'm oh, no, my grandma has a fake tree now that she gets down from the attic because it's just easier than her going to get a tree.
yeah.
The reason we're not getting a real tree this year is because 'cause we're going to Maine for Christmas, and leaving a cat with a real tree is a terrible idea.
Terrible.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
So,
Aw.
yeah, we're gonna decorate that one later today, actually. My mom got it set up
Oh,
from the basement, so we just gotta decorate it when she finds the ornaments. And
yes.
yeah, that'll be fun. We'll probably play some Christmas music and everything when
Heck
we
yes.
decorate. Yeah.
I would say so I've never grown up with a real tree. So,
Really?
yes, I've gone to other people's houses that have had real trees,
Oh.
and I think they smell beautiful, they smell awesome,
Mhm.
but we've always had a cat. So, I think that's kind of why we never got a real tree, and I think it just, like I mean,
Yeah.
I've never experienced the, excitement of going, picking out your tree, cutting it
Oh my
down,
gosh.
putting it on your
You gotta
car,
experience it someday.
strapping it down in your
It's so
car.
much fun. We used to go up in the woods and pick out my grandparents' tree because they have 55 acres of land.
That's so
And then
cool.
my grandpa would always make sure, to cut off the little tops of a tree so Jimmy and I could have a tree in our rooms.
That's
And
awesome.
we always got one present under the tree on Christmas Eve that we could open,
I love
when we
that.
were kids. So, yeah. We haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, those
Aw.
are, some of my fondest memories, are in that house, my grandparents' house in Maine at Christmas time because 'cause we'd always go up there for Christmas.
That's so nice.
Mhm. And I'm
Yes.
going up again this year.
Yay.
It'll be just, my family and then my grandma, but, it's still nice to be able to go up for Christmas.
Yeah, that's so nice. I love that. Aw.
Mhm.
Um, I'll ask you another question.
Okay.
Um, Sugar cookies or gingerbread?
Ooh, sugar cookies or gingerbread?
Mhm.
Sugar cookies.
Me too. Mhm.
Mhm. I like gingerbread, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but, like, sugar cookies.
I
You can
love
decorate
making
them so
them.
many more fun ways.
Mhm.
Gingerbread man, I like they have red hots as buttons. I love red hots.
Yeah.
The cinnamon, so
Oh,
good, so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I, like, genuinely think that there's so many cool things you can do with sugar. I mean, you can do a
Mhm.
lot of things cool with gingerbread, but, I love just
Yeah.
having, creating whatever design you want. Like, now it's, like, really cool, all the cookie cutters, and there's
Oh,
so many
yeah,
things.
for sure. Cutting out different shapes and everything, yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I've already had gingerbread cookies this year. One of the teachers brought them into school, like, 2 weeks ago, and I'm
Ooh.
like, "This is a little early.
Yeah,
Are you just
very early.
practicing?" I
They're
don't know.
ready. They were ready for it.
Yeah, but I have a really good one for you, Car.
Okay.
Would you rather live with penguins or live with polar bears?
Oh, you know the answer to this, everybody. You should, per the little guy right here. But penguins,
Of course.
penguins. And
Um,
my little penguin, he'll eat you.
yeah, so you'd rather live in the South Pole. Oh,
Yes,
you don't even have
yes.
to live in the South Pole. You could live at the, southernmost tip of Africa.
Mhm.
There are penguins there.
Would you rather
Um
live with polar bears or penguins?
I mean, I enjoy living, so I'm gonna say penguins. They may be vicious, but they usually come up to, like, about my knee, so,
Yeah, yeah.
as long as I'm
They're
not
so
living near
cute.
emperor penguins. Emperor penguins get to about 5 feet tall, and I'm like, "Oof,
Oh,
you
wow.
gonna fight me? I'm leaving."
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah, no, penguins are violent, don't let anyone tell you otherwise,
Mhm.
but not a certain penguin that we have in our presence today. Car, would you like to introduce our special guest?
Yes, heck yes, guys. Oh, here's our special guest, Mr.
He
Freeze.
had to be here for our winter podcast.
Mhm. He had to be.
Car already lives with a penguin, look at that.
Yes, and he is, like,
Yeah,
literally the mascot of the ice cold community, so
yes.
he
You know
had to
what's
be
so
in
funny
this.
to me, Car, is that you love penguins so much, and my mom does too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. You
You'll
get
have to
along with
show her
my
Mr.
mom.
Freeze.
Oh, yeah, at some point for sure. I think I got her a stuffed penguin at some point. His name is Trestle.
Oh. I love that, and, soon there'll be a Mrs. Freeze coming up here, so which will
Ooh,
be
he's getting
exciting.
married. Are you gonna have a wedding?
Yeah, we should.
Penguin wedding.
But, like, look
We're just
how
gonna turn this
cute.
into a whole thing. Yeah, I
His
love
little bow
him.
tie, he's just, like, the perfect
Cute
little
he
guy.
is. Oh my gosh, so precious.
Yes. Oh. But, yeah, so, you guys all know that I love penguins. Oh, there
Yes.
we go. We'll edit that part
Oh,
out. So you
bye,
guys
Ian.
know yeah, you guys know that I love penguins so much, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
Here's a couple more. Would you
yeah.
rather be, Julie, one of Santa's elves or have reindeer antlers?
I kinda want the reindeer antlers. I'm not gonna lie, like, that'd be like, imagine having reindeer antlers come out, like, look how pretty you'd be.
I know.
Oh,
Oh.
that'd be wonderful. I'd love that. Like, it's such an aesthetic.
I
Although then you'd have to, like, itch off the velvet on your antlers every year. Like,
mhm.
yeah, and
I
it
think
look
I'd
red
do
like they're
elves.
bleeding.
I would wanna
Yeah,
be one of the elves. I think it'd be so fun because, like well,
we
not fun,
differ.
but it would be very nice to, like, make toys for all the little boys and girls, so,
Yeah.
like
I'm over here like the aesthetic and cars like, "I wanna make toys."
I wanna be a toy maker, like, how cool.
Um, how about would you rather have white lights or colored lights?
Colored lights.
Okay, yeah.
I love colored lights. I just think they're so pretty. There's so many different colors. And I mean, white lights are fine. Nothing wrong with white lights, but I think it's so much prettier when there's color, like some color, add some color, some spice in your life?
That's actually a really hard one for me, and
Yeah.
here's why, because we grew up my Christmas tree, for my family is always colored lights,
Mhm.
but my Christmas tree in my apartment by myself, it came with lights already on it.
Uh-huh.
So, and they were white lights, and I
Ooh.
really like I'll have to post a picture in your Discord, um,
Yes.
the aesthetic of white lights on a tree, and I
Ooh.
have, like, all of my ornaments
Yeah.
are blue. It's a blue and, like, silver themed Christmas tree.
I
So,
love
like,
that.
I kinda love that on the smaller tree, but when I have my own family, I'm sure I'll go back to colored lights because, there's just something so special about having, like, the colored lights on the tree with all the family ornaments, and our
Aw.
trees get so crowded now, we have way too many ornaments, but it's just like, it's all, like, things that me and Jimmy made or different
Aw.
memories that we have, and, like, that's what I love so much about our Christmas tree for the family, but I think my smaller tree will always stay white lights with blue ornaments.
I like that. You're gonna have to
Mhm.
post some, pictures for
It's a
everybody.
theme, guys. I
Yeah,
like themes. I like aesthetics as in case you can't tell with the reindeer antlers. Ooh.
yeah. A couple more questions, and then,
Yeah. We'll wrap it
Julie,
up.
would you choose, Christmas dinner or Christmas lunch?
See, this one is misleading to me because Christmas dinner is Christmas lunch.
Yeah, it is because
Dinner
I have
is the big
1.
meal of the day.
Yeah,
So I guess they mean Christmas supper or Christmas lunch because Christmas dinner is
yeah,
literally the big meal of the day.
yeah.
And it's gonna be Christmas dinner because, like,
Me
we have
too.
it at lunchtime.
Yeah,
And it's delicious,
yeah.
and we just have leftovers or if we eat anything afterwards.
Mhm.
We're gonna make, turkey and stuffing and all that good stuff that you have at Thanksgiving for
Mhm.
Christmas dinner because that's, the tradition when we go up to my grandma's.
Ooh.
Yeah, mhm.
Well, so that's, I guess, kind of the question. That another one is, turkey or ham. So yours is turkey?
I would like ham for Christmas more.
Me too.
Actually, what I really like what we have for Christmas, generally speaking, is, what are they called? Beef Wellingtons, beef
Oh, beef
Wellingtons.
Wellingtons. Yes, very
Yeah,
good.
that's what my mom will make when we're here, so, like, I
Oh,
really
I
like beef
love
Wellingtons, those are good, but it's tradition for my grandma, so we'll have turkey for Christmas, but yeah, I'd probably rather have beef Wellington
yeah.
because we
Um,
already had turkey for Thanksgiving, that's the thing.
Another question I was gonna say was, but we already, like, didn't plan it, I don't think, was, red or green, and look at us, you're wearing red and I'm wearing green, and I don't know if that's, like, the color you would choose, but
Oh, no, I would choose green.
really?
Green is
Aw.
my second favorite color, yeah, mhm.
Yeah, but I'm like, we're actually, like, Christmas themed, and we both
That's
did not plan
perfect,
it.
Car. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, "Oh, I'll go for a Christmassy top."
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, this green,
Um,
this wonderful green sweater, it's so cozy, it's, like,
oh, it
so
looks
big." I love
cozy.
I love a big, like,
I was
Christmas
like, "What
sweater.
matches my wig?"
Yeah.
Um, alright, Car, ice skating or sledding?
Definitely for me, sledding, I think.
Oh, I would choose ice skating. I
Mhm.
love skating, and I've been skating on, like, a real pond before too, like,
Ooh.
it's really bumpy.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm an
Yeah.
okay ice skater, but, and if I'm being honest, I'm really not that good, because this is really weird, and ever since I was, like, little, I can only push off my right foot. So, like, when I'm, like, pushing,
What?
I'm like I can't do, like, how both people, like, speed like this
Yeah.
going, like, when they're skating, I only feel comfortable pushing off with
It's
one
okay, I
foot.
still haven't learned how to skate backwards, and I've been trying for years.
Oh my gosh, skating backwards is hard, yes, but
Oh, yeah.
but you should just see me. If you saw me skating, which is this is why I will never recommend ever asking
Skating meetup,
anyone to go
let's go.
skating with me. Yes, no, no one can go
I'm going
skating.
skating with Carly. It's gonna be
But
great.
because I just
I'll pull you.
but I just go really fast with one foot. I'm too scared to use the other foot, which is the weirdest thing ever. I don't know why.
Uh, one more question.
Yes.
Would you rather have a star tree topper or an angel tree topper?
I have a star always, have always had
Okay.
mostly have always had a star topping, and right now, I got a really cool one, and I wanna say I got it at Walmart or something, but I have a star topper that literally, like, when you plug it in and lights, it, like, has snow, like, it has, like, a snow, like, lighting at the top. It's so cool, and, like,
That's
it's
so cool, take a
projects
picture of
snow.
it.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Love
so
that.
cool. What about you? Star or angel?
I have a star tree topper on my little mini tree, but, we growing up, we always had an angel one, that one of the ones that you actually, like, could plug in and it would light up and then the wings would go.
Ooh.
And so, like, I actually think I prefer the angel tree
Yeah.
topper, but,
Aw,
like, the star fits on my little theme tree, so
that's so
it works out, yeah.
pretty. Aw.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
e
my gosh.
yes. Well, everybody, we wanna wish you, a happy holidays, even if you don't celebrate
Happy
Christmas,
holidays!
whatever you're celebrating,
Happy Hanukkah
Kwanzaa.
or Kwanzaa
Mhm.
or whatever you celebrate. Merry Christmas to those of you who do celebrate Christmas.
Yes, yes.
It's my favorite thing about the season is just, like, the atmosphere and all the lights and everything, which I feel like you're able to enjoy even if you don't celebrate Christmas, so
Yeah.
I know both me and Carly do, but, like, yeah, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a great time spending time with loved ones, and yeah.
Yes, and this is the first, winter episode that we're doing, so we might be having a couple
Mhm.
more, so stay tuned. Uh,
Yeah.
I hope you
Make
guys enjoyed.
sure to tell us in the comments what's your favorite winter tradition.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Tell us, some of your this or that's as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you agree with us, if you don't agree with us, we'd love to hear that.
Yes, I love that, and, we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you.
Yes. Raise our hands. Love you guys. Happy holidays.
Yay.